Old Yeller was directed in 1957 by Robert Stevenson. It's about a family and their experience with a dog, who they end up calling Old Yeller, when the father of the family is out on a cattle drive. The movie starts with the memorable theme song. If you've seen the movie, it's a song that you're not going to forget. As per usual, we're going to talk a little bit about the cast of the movie. You got Tommy Kirk and Kevin Corcoran in their Disney debut. They later went on to do a string of movies for Disney from here up until the early 60s. Tommy Kirk plays Travis, the older brother of the family, who doesn't take too kindly to Old Yeller at first, but he soon grows to love him and he becomes the closest to the dog. I always liked Tommy Kirk as an actor, particularly in this movie. Just seeing his transformation and his bond with Old Yeller and his interactions with Arliss, the younger brother, played by Kevin Corcoran, who is a bit of a wild child. He's cute, though. He's always bringing home animals, and he acts like a kid his age would. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was younger. Anytime I saw an animal, I just had to have it. The real star of the movie is Old Yeller, back in a time where movies didn't rely on CGI, and you had real animals, and you actually had to get a performance out of them. The performance they got from the dog is really good. A lot of the movie is the actors interacting with the animals, and animals interacting with other animals. And the fact that they are real animals, it gives the film a certain authenticity. Two other smaller roles that are worth mentioning are Bernie Sanderson, played by Chuck Connors, who I always liked in the TV series The Rifleman. And then you have Bud Searcy, played by Jeff York. And the movie makes you feel like he's just a slob of a person, like how the camera stays on his face, and he's talking fast, and his eyes will get wide, and they dart back and forth. These mannerisms when he speaks, he has this sense of entitlement, and he has everyone do things for him. He did a good job bringing these traits to his character. Now, both Bud Searcy and Bernie Sanderson, while you don't see too much of them in the movie, their roles are pivotal, because they both come in to foreshadow two major plot points. And another thing they have in common is the mother of the family cooks for them. I guess if you're contributing to the plot, you earn a meal. Now, the first of the plot points is arguably more emotional than the major plot point. But it's a movie that never actually made me cry, I guess because there's a bit of closure at the end. It's a coming-of-age story. With a short runtime of under an hour and a half, Old Yeller is a tightly paced movie that doesn't spend too much time staying in one place. It's a movie that makes me want to be connected to nature and family and live in that period of time. If you like wildlife, I would highly recommend this movie. It's one of my favorite live-action Disney movies. Old Yeller gets a thumbs up. If you liked my review, leave a comment below, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Red Reviews.